welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Kelsea Rae, and thank you so much for clicking this video. So happy Vlogmas day 18. In today's video, we are doing a holiday glam, another holiday glam for the girls, because I be giving simple and I don't really be wearing glitter and things like that. So I wanted to kind of branch out and give you guys a different holiday look. Christmas is definitely around the corner, and I wanted to give you guys another look you can go with for this holiday season. So I already jumped right in. My brows was done. Now I'm setting my eyelids, just because we're going to be moving around with color and stuff, and I didn't want the shadows to like budge or to move around or to blend in with the concealer per se. So I'm just going in to set that. But now we're going in with my Juvia's Place palette, and y'all, this look came together so beautifully, but I was honestly like scared at one point, like almost like giving trust the process, because it wasn't giving, and I was almost about to be like, let's scratch this, but I didn't. So yeah, and of course I gotta put on some chapstick, lip gloss, something, because girl, my lips was ashy. Okay, so I'm going in with that darker gray shade, and I'm one of the girlies that I don't really care for like cool tone shadows and cool tone things for makeup per se, because I feel like it doesn't give my skin a compliment per se. So with this eyeshadow, I was like thinking in my brain, like, this is why I don't wear gray eyeshadow, because it just don't be given on my melanin skin. But like I said, this is a look that you gotta trust the process with, and once you get down to the nitty-gritty of it, you'll enjoy and you'll feel like everything turned out really, really well. So that is what I'm doing, and I'm just showing you how I blended that out in real time, because I needed y'all to see the color payoff. But then I'm going in with my next Juvia's palette, and y'all, do not come for me. I love this shade so much, and it broke. Okay, Juvia's Place, holla at your girl, because I love y'all so much, and I'm so mad that shadow broke. But needless to say, I'm using that to kind of transition the cool tone gray, and as you can see, like, it's almost giving like bluish, and I don't know why, you know what I mean? But like I said, trust the process, because it'll all pay off in the end and it'll look beautiful. So I'm using that brown shade as a transition shade, just to kind of bring some warmth back into the look. And then I'm going in with my Mario palette, and I'm using this dark brown. His palette is really pigmented, so I thought that would be a good idea. And look how it looked. Like, it started to like give it started to give the gray a different tone. So I had to go back in with that gray color that I first used to further blend it out and kind of like mask it. I really wanted it to be a more smoky look, so that's why I went in with that brown, but it started to change, so I had to go back in with the dark gray. Then I'm going in with just a white concealer. You can use any white concealer, and I'll also have everything listed down below if you're interested in the actual products I'm using. But I went in with that white shade to cut my crease. I kind of want to give my crease and my lid a plain base to work with, because I am using silver shadows, and like, you know, you want to have a nice base and you don't want to have too much color on your base. So that's why I'm going in with a white shade. And then I have to blend out the edges. So if you're doing a cut crease and you don't blend out the edges with just nothing on the brush, just pushing the product around, you might end up finding yourself having a choppy cut crease. So you definitely want to make sure you blend that out before you add any eyeshadows, okay? And so then I'm going back in with those same eyeshadows, yes, the dark brown, and yes, the gray, just to give it that gradient effect. And then I'm going in with the silver color from this palette, and I'm putting that all over my lid, and I'm keeping the inner corners of my lid open, because I like to add like a pop of color, like a white or just something bright and vibrant to bring out the look. And the gray was giving, the silver was giving, and I started to kind of like it after a while. Like, after I started seeing it, I'm like, oh, okay, girl, like, it's coming together, it's giving fa la 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 la, like, yeah. So that is what I'm doing. But yes, y'all, I hope you guys are enjoying y'all holiday season this year, y'all. I'm excited about Christmas, and I just like Christmas for the kids, honestly, and I'm just so excited to be here for another year. I know around this time it could be really, really hard for a lot of people, because a lot of loved ones have passed, or it's just a hard time in general during this season. So if I could say anything, just try your best to be cheerful, be happy, and whatever makes you happy, do that, because it's only so much of time we have on this earth, and you don't want to look back and be like, wow, I wasted so much of time not being happy or not doing what I wanted to do. So definitely do that. Makeup makes me feel good. Makeup makes me feel like, wow, I look so good. Like I want to take a bunch of pictures. I feel like I have confidence when I do have makeup on. So like this is like my gateway, my escape from the noise. Especially around this time, I did lose, a couple family members, and around this time for my family, it is hard, but I try to find joy in it. You know what I mean? So that is what I've been doing this Christmas season. I hope y'all have been too. But anyway, let me stop. Let me get back to the makeup. So now I'm going in with my custom glitter. It's just basically a bunch of glitters that I mixed together. They don't even have names because I don't even remember where I got this glitter from, because I'm not a glitter girl. But I mixed a bunch of glitters together years ago, and I still had that silver glitter, and I'm like, that'll be perfect with this look. So that is what I'm using, and I did use some adhesive, this glue, like eyeshadow glue, I guess, to put on top just to keep it, because some of the glitters were chunky, and if you don't have a strong glue to like stick it to, the little chunks would just come right off. So next up, we're going in with the face. The face is always my favorite, real easy. Long as you get your eyes down packed, the face will be a breeze. So I'm just doing my normal routine. Today I'm using my Hydro Grip. I love the way Hydro Grip feels on my skin. And then I'm going in with my two foundations. Well, one is a concealer and one is a foundation. And I like to just kind of map out my face with the light and the dark, like I told y'all before, because I don't know, it makes me not use so much of makeup, so much of products. You know what I mean? Because back then we used to put foundation over our whole entire face. Then we would go in with concealer. Then we'll go in with contour and blush. And then it'd be so much. So it's kind of like you skipping steps when you do concealer, only concealer under your eyes, and not like foundation and then concealer. So that's what I've been doing for a while now lately, and I love the way it look. I don't feel like I have too much makeup on, but I don't feel like I didn't put enough, if that makes sense. And so my foundation is maybe a shade or two darker than my actual skin complexion, but I kind of like it that way. I low-key wish I could mix this with something else or like get that perfect exact shade, but I love the contrast, and like I said, I love not having to put as much makeup on because it already be given like, oh, you got a lot of makeup on type of vibe. So I'm enjoying doing that, but my foundation is a little darker and then my concealer is a little lighter, and it always balances out. And I'm just using this brush with no more product on it just to like carve out my brows, but also just kind of clean up the edges so it won't be like hard, crispy lines per se. And I'm just cleaning up the edges and making sure my brows are nice and defined. And then I'm going in with my powder puff with nothing on it to blend out that foundation. And I love, love, love this trick. I'm so glad I learned this because I just feel like it makes my makeup stay in place, okay? When I say coverage, the coverage is there. So even if you want to use like a little bit of makeup, a little bit of product, you should use a powder puff to keep whatever you put down there. Watching my makeup blend out is so therapeutic. Like, yes, girl, I love watching this. And as you can see, my under eyes already look like they're set due to me using this powder puff, and I didn't even set them yet. So I love that full coverage. I love that just clean, effortless look that this powder puff brings. So then I'm just going in to clean up my line just to kind of lift my eyes. Like, I love doing this little trick because it makes me feel like my eyes are more lifted and real clean. And so that's kind of what I'm going for, a real sharp, clean look. And then I'm just going to blend that out just like I did with the rest of the face and kind of blend that all together. Now I'm going in with my Laura Mercier setting powder. I love this setting powder, but I've been using it very sparingly, like not using so much. And so when I do tap it into my powder, I like to tap off and brush off the extra powder. And I'm actually not baking per se. I'm more just like setting. I still like to bake, but in certain areas and not the whole entire face. Around my nose is where I like to bake, just to kind of have my nose contour be more pronounced, and you can see it better. Like, I just like to bake around that area. So I'm using this Morphe palette to contour my face, and I'm gonna use that all over my face, cheekbones, forehead, chin, and then I'm going in with the blush that was in that palette to give me some blush. I didn't use no cream blush this time, but I still love the payout, and I still love how it looks without using a cream blush. And then I'm going right into my nose contour just to make sure it's nice and stamped. I am pregnant, so I don't want to give like, oh, that baby is weighing her out. I snatch my nose, okay? So I'm making sure my nose is nice and snatched, okay, baby girl? And then to dust all of that off and to kind of further set, I'm using my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. I love this powder so much. If you haven't tried it, definitely give her a shot. Like, I'm not the one that goes to Sephora and buys Sephora products, so I didn't think I was gonna give that, but I love this powder, really do. That and the MAC, I go hand in hand. And so then I'm just setting that, getting all those powders to moisten and to like set into my skin, and I'm gonna dry that with my fan because I definitely need the handy dandy fan. The way I be spraying that setting spray on, girl, I be drenching it, okay? So I be like needing to like fan myself. So now I'm going in with that glue So now I'm going in with that eyelash glue, and I'm going to line my eye like I'm using it like an eyeliner to literally put my lashes on. And I find that this helps me ensure that my lashes are on throughout the night, y'all. Like, I was never the girl to put that on my eyes. I would always put it on the actual lash, but me putting it on my actual eyes, it just did something so different. And like, as you can see, once I put that lash on, it's on. Like, so please, by all means, don't make no mistake of doing this and then you got your lash stuck on you, because I was about to have an issue too. So make sure your placement is 100% right when placing it, because baby, when it's on, it's on. It's up and it's stuck, okay? And look at them, they on, and they look so good. So now I'm going in with that same black eyeshadow with nothing on it. So this is just leftover product, and I'm just dusting it on my eye because I didn't really want it to be super black and super smoky. So that's why I didn't add no more product, because y'all know that Mario palette has a lot of pigment, and I didn't want no black fallout all over my face. So now I'm going in with my chestnut lip liner. Yeah, she's still hanging in there, okay? I'm going in with my chestnut lip liner today, and I'm just going to line my lips. I did not use cork this time, so y'all should be proud of me, because normally I be trying to go hand in hand with all of my little lip liners, but this one was able to give me the look I was going for, and I just love the way it looked. And you can't tell me the face not sitting, okay? Look at the eyes. I'm eating down. Then I'm going in with my new lipstick or lip gloss. I think it's really a lip oil from e.l.f. I think I got Honey Talks, and it's so beautiful. And I just loved how my lip liner didn't try to blend in with that lip gloss. And then I'm going in with my K Allures lip gloss just to pinken it up, because I felt like it was giving kind of like not as pink as I wanted it for this cool look, because my eyes are really cool, so I kind of wanted a cool pale lip as well to go with it. And y'all, I swear this lip and this combo with the face ate down, okay? I love the way the eyes turned out. Super easy, nothing really too crazy, but I definitely look holiday festive, like I'm going to a holiday party. The eyes were a staple, and I just love the way this turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all so much. Bye.